So go ahead. How long have you been working here? And tell me your story.
Well, started working for Chuck at his other restaurant in 2007. Came over here, worked part-time at both places as a manager in the fall of '07. And came over to the sport full-time January a year ago, 2008. Chuck seems to think that I'm a little too ornery for our resident whatever to bother me. So I haven't had a lot of real personal experiences. However, all of my employees have spoken to me about theirs. The one instance that Chuck refers to about the bottles, I came in on Monday morning. We were closed on Sunday. He had said that he was in here the day before. And I actually thought that a couple of my employees were playing a prank on me and had done it Saturday night when they closed. So I called Viva, who Chuck has mentioned before, and asked her if she and our bartender were playing a prank on me. And she's like, well, what are you talking about? And I said, well, all the bottles on the back bar, including ones on top of the bar, are all turned around backwards. And she said, and Viva's, she probably wouldn't offer information, but if you ask her, she'll tell you the truth. And she said it wasn't me. And I said, well, it must have been Ed then, our bartender. And she said, no. She said it wasn't Ed because I was with him until he shut down the bar. So I know it wasn't Ed. And so I talked to Chuck about it. And actually, I think Chuck had said that that day there was a couple walking down the street, and the front door was open because he was in here working, and they came in, poured him a drink, and the bottles were all fine then. So, as he said, sometime between the time that he left and the time that I came in the next morning, somebody was busy doing something. I did, however, make an announcement to her or him that they had forgotten about the port bottles at the end of the bar, because the port bottles were not turned around backwards. Yeah, there's like four ports back there that were still facing forward, and I just made an announcement that they forgot the port. So anyway, I turned all the bottles around. The only other incident that I really have had, well, I guess there were two. One day I was in here working, I was behind the bar, heard the front door open, one of those things where you just kind of turn to look to see who's coming in. And when I turned and looked, it was like a flash of something exiting, but there was nothing there. I looked, there's nothing there. No, I didn't see nothing go anywhere. It's just a flash and then gone, and the door closed. The other time that I had any kind of uncomfortable feeling was prior to opening up Spaghetti Western, Chuck and Michaela had asked me if I would paint bathrooms for them. And I was in here late at night. And I wasn't getting anything on that side. The temperature was about the same on both sides. But whenever I come over to this side to rinse a paintbrush or get fresh water or whatever, I get just chills running down my spine. It's like something wasn't quite right. I go over to the other side and continue painting, I'd be fine. When I come back over here, I would get the chills again. And it wasn't that I was cold or the temperature was off. It was just something creepy, And it happened throughout the whole evening. It's a little bit unnerving when I come back over here, but, just continued on and got to work and got the heck out of here. Stories.
I keep watching Chuck. I'm sorry, because did you hear something back there?
Yeah, I heard something.
I just thought it was me. Yeah.
Did you hear something?
I swear I heard it.
Yeah, you hear things like, you swear
It was like a clank.
You can swear there were 20 rats back there.
I know.
And I've never seen a mouse here, but
Yeah, so I apologize. I mean,
That's all
I
right.
thought it was me until Chuck started creeping back there to look, and I went, oh crap, it wasn't me.
I have heard a lot of noises in here when I'm by myself. There are a lot of times since I do open
Yeah,
where I will hear noises. I'm not freaked out by it. I guess only because nothing bad had happened. And even though I grew up Catholic, went to Catholic schools like Chuck, I have always felt that there is supernatural phenomenon going on in this world. My mother-in-law used to have a basement that she'd latch every night. Every morning she'd get up and the basement latch would be open. It was a routine. So stories like that, I always kept my mind open, and I really do believe that it happens. So it doesn't really freak me out. It's a little unnerving when you're here by yourself, but like I said, I've had few instances compared to Chuck, our server violence.
all right, so as far as the clank is concerned, Lenny here was standing behind the camera that had the night vision on it that you saw, that was, green hazed over. So Lenny was behind that camera closest to the front door where you come into the restaurant. And Lenny's going to tell you what he was experiencing while we were a good, 10 feet away, over at the bar doing the interview. So Lenny, take it away.
Basically, I got the impression that there was somebody standing behind me, and I could hear the floor creaking. I didn't really get attracted to that sound immediately because I was obviously shifting my weight, but there was definitely some kind of noise behind me, like a flutter or very fast creaking sound, and an impression that there was somebody right behind me. And I actually stopped for a second and looked because I was sure that there was actually somebody right behind my shoulder, kind of shifting back and forth is kind of what I felt.
So there you have it.